everybody, welcome to Mark's Remarks. Today I'm going to be doing a dish that involves a lot of protein and carbohydrates. Okay, we got protein from the chicken, which I'm trying to clear out my freezer actually, so this is at the bottom. It's been in the freezer for a while. A pack of chicken was £4 down to 1, so that was for the 2 pouches. I've used one before, as you can see. So £1. So this bit of chicken today is going to cost me 50p. I'm going to pan fry that with some vegetables. I've got some potatoes here, which I'll pan down for you. Frozen potatoes, which you've seen before. There you go, £1.50 a bag from Farm Foods. I went to the Poundland, got a couple. I think they were doing 2 of these jars for £1. I got several different types. I got a tangy Mexican here. This one's Mexican barbecue, so I'm going to be doing the chicken in this with some veg. Pour it over a bed of rice and add the potatoes. So that's going to be good. Lots of carbohydrates, so if you're doing some heavy work or training or any kind of strenuous work, this is a good dish for some energy. There we are, potatoes. First order of business, put the potatoes in the mini oven. This is the only thing I'm going to be cooking in the oven, so I decided to use the mini one today. We're going to go, put that on 200 for about 30 minutes. There we are, approximately 30 minutes. And then shortly I'll put the chicken on, but about 10 minutes before the chicken's done, or 10 minutes before the potatoes done, I'll put the chicken on, start that cooking. Okay, this is going to be one heavy duty dinner, so I'm not going to be doing too much in the way of vegetables because there's such a lot of potatoes and there's rice. It's going to be a big one. Alright, so I'm going to be I'll put 4 Brussels sprouts. Let's see. A little bit of onion, just for, you know, flavour and such. Just a little bit of carrot, basically what I normally put in here, but less of it. Okay, a little bit of carrot, and last of all, sweet corn. I'm going to have that in the bowl. There you go. That's just going to be sitting there getting ready. So after I start doing the chicken, I'll throw that in, cook it all together. Okay, the potatoes are about 10-15 minutes away from being cooked. Now I'm going to start on the chicken. I'm going to put this on, I'll put this on 9 out of 12 at the very beginning. And then I'll turn it down. Now I've got, as you can see, I've got 4 bits of chicken here, which I'm going to remove there's a bit of a pain there, sort of like a tendon or something here. I'm going to remove that. Anyway, so I'm going to fry this up and chop it into little pieces. Okay, the chunks are coming along nicely. There you go. Just find a chunk, cut it in half. You want all the pieces to be bite-size, small chunks. They're easier to cook, and they fit on a fork. There we are. So I'm just going to continue doing that, just cutting up each pieces into a very small piece. And then in a moment I'll add the veg. Okay, the chicken is not cooked yet, but it's gone from pink to white, which is now the time to put in the veg. As you remember, the sweet corn, carrots, onion, the Brussels sprout. There you go. Now this is going to take a few moments because it's frozen. It'll bring the temperature down, so it's going to come up. Bring it to the temperature. I'm going to keep mixing that round. I want the chicken to be browned and the veg to be cooked. Then it'll be time for the Uncle Ben's Texan barbecue sauce. The sauce I've not tried before. Okay, so I'm going to cook this for another 5 minutes. Right, the vegetables are cooked through. The chicken's not as brown as I would like it, but it's definitely cooked through. But if I keep on cooking it, the vegetables are going to burn. I put it on 10 for about 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to put it down to 7, I think, because now I'm going to throw in the sauce. Yeah, you've got to keep this on the move, otherwise the vegetables and the meat will, you know, start burning the bottom of the pan. Anyway, alright, so I'm going to put in the sauce, which will, not bad, which will gently simmer. There we go. Now this is on a low heat, number 7. So I'm going to gently simmer that for a few minutes just to let the sauce heat. Now, as you can see, this is bubbling away. I'm going to turn this down to 6 out of the 12. It seems to be bubbling quite fiercely. Right, I'm just going to keep it on the move. As you can see, put the outside inwards. Just mix it all around. Keep it moving. Oop. Spilt some there. Okay, and if it gets too thick, I'll do the old trick about putting some water in the jar here and shaking it all about and pouring that in, adding some moisture. But it's got a few more minutes to get to that stage yet. Right, I'm going to thin out the sauce here. I've put some water in the jar. Give it a mix or shake. There you go. It's a good way of clearing out all the excess out of the jar there, because otherwise that'd be wasted. I'm going to pour just some in there, just to replace this water that's coming out via the steam. There you go. It thins the sauce out, makes it easier to mix. Doesn't make it so it's a good thing when the sauce goes too thick. You just do that, thin it out some. Now that's bubbling away. It's it's pretty much cooked. I'm just going to keep it heated while I do the rice, which will be pilau rice. Oh, you can't see that. Pilau rice. There we are, cooked and seasoned pilau rice. It says, I think there's about 50p from Pound Stretcher. 50p or 70p, somewhere around there. Okay, so I'm going to do the rice in the microwave for about 2 minutes or so. Approximately 2 minutes, 2 minutes and a bit. There we have it. The rice is done. There we go. All it takes is about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes or so. Right. So, rice is in the bowl, as you can see. Barbecue sauce with chicken, mixed vegetables over the top. Okay. Now, that's that. And lastly, the roast potatoes, which will go on the top. Gotta be real careful, I'm gonna burn myself. There. There you have it. Now it's the time for the taste test. Yeah, the sauce is well, the sauce is barbecue, like it says. It's kind of a spicy barbecue. Yeah, there's a bit of I can taste a little bit of pepper in there. Vinegar. Just reading the instructions there. Yeah, there are spices. There's paprika, there's chilies, there's cumin pepper, coriander. There's more spices. Anyway, yeah, not bad. You know, I don't know what other meats you can. I mean, it's the picture on the front here shows a couple of bits of chicken there. I suppose you could put this on barbecue and whatnot. You know, if you're having a barbecue as a sauce. It's a little bit sweet. I think I could do it with less sweetness, but if this was spread over 2 or 3 dinners with some other people, you could thin it out with, you know, some water, dilute it down, just like I did before, just put it in there, thins out the sauce. I think that might work, you know. Anyway, that's another cheap meal. I mean, because I got that on discount, that was like, well, £1 for that whole pack, so half of the pack was 50p. 50p for the chicken, 50p for the sauce. Approximately 50p for the rice. Because you can get some really good deals. Don't be buying Uncle Ben's rice or any of that, you know, and go to Poundland, Pound Stretcher. Even the Co-op does them for 75p. Or 79, something like that, you know, their own brand. And then just the usual mix of vegetables that you just dig out the freezer, whatever you got, throw it in, fry it up along with the chicken. You know, full of carbs and some protein in there with the chicken. There you have it. That's one very nice looking dinner, and it tastes good too. Aside from the, you know, could do with less sweetness, but what are you going to do? Very big, very wholesome, very cheap. And thank you for watching.